have so many thoughts about episodes 1 and 2 of Daredevil. Massive spoilers ahead. I can't even begin to talk about how great it was to see Nelson, Murdock, and Paige back on screen again. But mostly because it lasted for 5 minutes! Can't believe they really took Foggy from us, man. I will admit it was incredibly well done, though. The one-shot fight scene paired with the fact that the only background noise we really heard was Matt hearing Foggy's heartbeat and Karen pleading with Foggy to stay alive. Feige, you'll be hearing from my therapist.
I'm in a glass case of emotion!
Now, in the comics, there are actually 2 instances where Foggy fakes his death, and I'd love to believe that was the case here, but man, it really seems real. Speaking of fight scenes, though, not only did we get a one-shotter to kick off the freaking show, then we had that fight at the end of episode 2. But there were so many layers to that, because that wasn't just a scream of anger or rage, it was a scream of frustration, mainly in Matt realizing in that very moment that he needs to be Daredevil again, which is the one thing he swore he wouldn't do. And I feel like this is all setting Fisk up to be the street-level big bad for the MCU for the foreseeable future. His promise to take out vigilantes made me think they're setting up for a Devil's Reign storyline, where we may eventually see Fisk form his own version of the Thunderbolts made up of strictly supervillains to fight against vigilantes. Marvel, we need that storyline. One of the real mysteries, though, is why are the police attacking Hector? Obviously, they're corrupt cops, but I feel like there could be something deeper going on there. What I can't wait for, though, is Frank to show back up, because between the Punisher tattoo the cops had, and the way they're twisting the Punisher's mission, and the fact that Matt tried to kill Bullseye, the conversation between the two of them is gonna be wild. Without a shadow of a doubt, though, I think that this is definitely Muse. And I don't feel like we're seeing her survive to the end of the season. Because if it is Muse, he clearly has some sort of obsession with her. He's gonna take her out, then create a work of art out of her dead body, and it's gonna propel Matt back into vigilanteism even more. I want to know your guys' thoughts on these episodes.